think you and I both know that you're not really going to expose Christina if I don't comply. Especially since you and Rick are milking this tragedy for millions of dollars. Rick? I know he's part of his blackmail scheme. He couldn't help but throw it in my face that he's getting a cut.
Well, Christina did almost kill him. It's the least you can do, isn't it?
I'm going to give in to this installment in exchange for you staying the hell away from my office and away from my daughter.
Oh, please. Christina is the one who has to stay away from me. And as far as coming by this office, I'll pop in anytime I see fit. You're not the one calling the shots here. I am. Don't forget that.
Look, I have done things that I deeply regret in my life, but I'm seeing a therapist now. I'm getting help. And so for mom to do this after I'm getting help and she didn't even talk to me at first, it's just wrong.
Look, Mom would never do anything to intentionally hurt you. So as crazy as it sounds, she must be coming from a place of love.
Right, and I'm the one who needs to be put away.
Look, Mom has never been able to find the right balance between loving you and controlling you. I've watched her do this to you for years.
I know, but I thought that we were finally out of that pattern. I thought she finally trusted me to make my own decisions, but I guess not.
So what are you gonna do?
Well, what choice do I have? I'm gonna confront her. I'm gonna go confront her now.
Oh, okay, I'll go with you. Cody can watch Donna.
No, you don't need to. This isn't your fight.
But I want to be there to support you. Unless you don't want me to.
No, I do. I mean, that would mean a lot to me.
What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here, and welcome to Afternoons Delight. So this is a really good storyline right here, man. This Christina, Ava, Alexis storyline. But this is actually a storyline within itself. This whole blackmail thing from from Ava. So she goes over to Alexis's office, and basically she's talking to Marco, and she interrupts this important meeting that she's got with Marco to, iron some things out with the law firm and everything, because they're still trying to figure him out because of the whole Sitwell thing. So it was a very important one-on-one sit down so that Alexis could know Marco's intentions a little better, right? And she interrupts that. She comes on over, and Ava asks for some more money, so it's like $150,000 that she wants now. And Alexis told her, this is too much money at one time. We need to slow down, and Alexis is right. That's too much money, Ava, at one time. Ava's still a spoiled brat, bro. And, but that's why we love Ava, man. But she is still asking for money, right? And she reveals to her that, Alexis reveals to Ava that she knows that Rick is also wanting the money too. But Rick is kind of he's just kind of going with it, but he kind of want the justice part. He kind of want Christina to actually get justice done legally, if it was his choice. But the whole thing is that, they've been telling Rick, look, man, you're going to ruin Molly's life with her family. It's going to tear her apart from the rest of her family if she loses Christina. So, and Alexis. So that whole thing is going on. And Ava continues to threaten Alexis, basically telling her, I still got the power. And then Alexis tried to tell her, you can't just come over here whenever you want. And she says, you're not the one in control. I am. It set the money up. And Alexis was about to do it again. And in a way, you feel bad for Alexis. At the same time, Alexis, see, in real life, this is the thing. Always, I told you guys this, I think a couple of weeks ago in one of my videos. If this was real life, Alexis needs to listen to Diane. She needs to take Diane's advice, right? There's no doubt about that. In the soap world, I lean towards that Alexis should protect Christina, because the truth really doesn't need to come out, because it's going to hurt too many other people. Lucky is one of the people that's involved with the whole Liz situation. Liz doesn't need to find out. I do think there's certain people that don't need to find out the truth. It's not like the Brooklyn and Geo situation where they need to, and Dante, where they need to find out the truth. I went over that in the previous video as well. So if y'all interested in that story, y'all could catch that video where I talked about that. But in this situation, I feel like because people were murdered, I don't think the truth needs to come out. But it is one of those situations where it's so messed up right now that one thing that I knew was going to happen is that Ava, because of how sinister she is, she was going to keep asking for more money because she knows she can get it from Alexis. And what I fear for Alexis is that she's going to run her money dry until she has none left on the pickings. And I think that's what Ava's aiming for, to get back at Alexis. And, this is one of the reasons why you got to be careful with people, man. Like, you got to be careful who you got beefs with out here, because these people can always come back to want more. More from you, man, when they held your hand to the fire. So something's going to have to change for Alexis with this situation. First of all, her and Christina need to talk about the situation. They haven't talked about it yet. They need to talk about this situation. And does Christina need to go try to kill Ava again? Something needs to change. Alexis is going to have to figure something out, because this whole thing with the money, it's not going to keep working, bro. She's going to have to figure out something. If she wants to keep this hush-hush, she's going to have to figure out another way to keep Ava quiet. They're going to have to get something on Ava to keep her quiet. Something besides giving her money. Because Ava knows she can get away with it. She's going to keep asking for money. You know what I mean? We'll talk more about this because I got to talk about this again when Molly and Christina confront her a little later. I don't want to make this video too long, so because I got to get a lot of videos out. So go on ahead, do me a favor, get this video a like, share, subscribe, y'all. Thank y'all for watching this one. After News to Light.